Hello and welcome. It's Sunday afternoon football. Dennis Cometti here. Half the seats are filled. I think that's as good as it's going to get. When they talk about great Tigers, the man to the right of me is always on the short list. Welcome, Matthew Richardson.
Right, Dennis, today should be a great match.
Port Adelaide set to take on the Dockers in this exhibition match today. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Port Adelaide look tense as they shuffle onto the field. We have the toss of the coin. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. Here we go. It's Port Adelaide versus the Dockers. Big thump from Ryder. Westhoff aims for his man on the ground. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Takes possession. Puts boot to ball. Nice contested mark by Dixon. 30 metres from home. Dixon pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. The first goal by Dixon. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Ryder taps. He has the ball, finding the running player. Westhoff runs in. Westhoff pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. That's 2 in a row for foul. Fremantle trailing already. They need to pick up the pace and right now. Sandlin's decisively. He's got the football now. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Nice hands. Hartlett with the kick. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Wines feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. Kicks it. Powell Pepper ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Good tap from Watts. He gains possession. Wingard getting into position for the kick. 40 metres from home. Great mark. Watt taking aim. Distance could be the problem. Watt slams one on the boot for goal. It's going. Watt gets the goal with an ambitious kick. Gets his first. The power leading. 3 goals the difference. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Knocks it down in front. He gets his hands on the footy. Goes by hand. Powell Pepper puts it on the boot. Intercepted. Westhoff made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Hughes gets a hard bump from Gray. Johnson gets his first possession. A loose ball scooped up. Picked up the ball. The tackle is laid on and forces the ball loose. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Watt will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown.
Hamling, he's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Bennell takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. Flurry slams the ball to his boot, sending it on its way.
Guided by Watts. Able to grab it on the half volley. He gathers the loose ball. Guided down nicely by Cleary. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Dixon looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Dixon with a great kick. A second goal in the bag. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckmen unleash. Big thump from Sandlin's. Neal unable to hold on. The first quarter is over and Fremantle trailing by 24.
They have been pretty wasteful in this match, and if they lose, they will look back and rue the missed opportunities.
The scores were very high in that term. Richo, how well are these teams performing?
Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and the Power could put 14 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up. The gap between the Power and the Dockers is larger than life. 2 marks to Fremantle, while Port Adelaide sit comfortably ahead on 7.
Much appreciated, Richo. And we're back for the second term.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as footy in between.
His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Clean tap by Hill. Pollock controls. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. The home posts should be cowering in fear. Port Adelaide lead Fremantle 25-0.
Hamling is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. He boots it. A great mark under pressure. Gray goes for goal. Dixon with a strong mark.
20 metres from home. The ball is hammered towards goal by Dixon. The Power by 31. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. The bounce, laser straight. Ryder is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Sandilands. Sandilands with the tap. Hill with a kick out of the pack. Gray gets the mark without contest. That kick has covered a very long distance. Valentine takes it well. 50 metres out. Slams it on the boot. Marks. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 30 metres from home. A 45-degree angle shouldn't be too hard for Matera. What a great goal by Matera. Gets his first. Fremantle get the badly needed goal. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
Port Adelaide have just been so dominant in the ruck, and that's been able to give their midfielders so much time and space, and that's why they lead this match. Clurry bumps, gets the loose ball. Watts intercepts it. Watts has given away a free kick. Sandilands puts his boot on it. Clurry marks the ball.
Boots it. Gray presents and takes the mark. Looks like he panicked there. Marks. Ebert kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. A rushed hit. He wins the contest. 50 metres from home. Watt launches one towards goal. All eyes are watching. A brave shot, but an unwise one in the end. The Power in front. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Ryan puts it on the boot. He gets above the crowd.
Fife is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. He lays off the pass. Mundy with the kick. Kirsten takes the mark.
Slams it on the boot. Hartlett looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. The first half is over and the Power are in the lead by 26.
Port Adelaide need to become a team who always want to do better than others. Love the competition, really stamp their authority on the contest.
Time to check those stats.
If you look at the stats, Fremantle don't look crash hot. If you want to look at the scoreboard, they don't look any better.
That's pretty deep, Richo. It's half-time and no doubt the coach will want to have a chat to his team about their first half performance. A nice long half-time break and we're ready for another half of footy.
The difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination.
Nice interception. Short handball from Clurey. A lovely drop punt. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Hill picks it up. He's really a ball magnet. Quick hands find the running player. The loose ball picked up by Blakely. Boots it. No one troubling him there.
Hill. He's pretty good at hangers. He just needs to work on getting some more height if he really wants to master the skill. Walters boots it. Mundy with the spill. Clurry didn't waste the opportunity. Pearce gets the ball. He boots it. He grabs it.
Picked by Pitter. Takes it well. Walters kicks. He gets above the crowd. Sockers the ball away. Good tap from Wines. Hands like dinner plates. Gray kicks. Hughes got under it. Gets boot to high. Mundy has it. Slams it on the boot. Strong mark by Gray.
The Dockers haven't taken many marks inside their 50. They need to be more aggressive and create some room, or they'll find themselves far too behind on the scoreboard. Kirsten kicks it long. It's a mark.
Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 25 metres out. Materik with a fairly straight shot at goal. Slots it. That's his second. They're back in with a chance. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Dixon with the punch. Westhoff sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Rocklift with the football. He just can't get out of the action. Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark. Need gets it on the bounce. Kicked in a flurry. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot, and they stretch out their lead. Port Adelaide with the advantage as they lead the Dockers 38-12. Here we go. Dixon directs it down. Pearce made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Guided down nicely by Rockcliffe. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Westhoff just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Rockcliffe was taken high. Opportunity now for Rockcliffe. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. The Dock is trailing by 26. They have a lot to think about.
I don't give Fremantle much of a chance going into this last change. They simply haven't shown enough today to suggest they're any threat.
Let's check out the stats.
Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking, both fairly even on 35 and 26. Although Port Adelaide have had 12 handballs, Fremantle are on 10, which isn't much of a difference at this stage.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. Only one term to go now.
Pain is temporary. It may last a minute, an hour, or a day, or a year. But eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If you quit, however, it will last forever.
Good tap from Need. Fife with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Ryder can only watch. What a huge goal by Ryder. The Power have scored the last two goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Ryder on his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Gives it to Boak. He's heading for home. Ryder likes his chances for goal. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. Port Adelaide by 33. He's looking for options now. He opts to play on with the ball. Gets boot to high. Blakely.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Dockers forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Watts kicks for goal. Port Adelaide get the goal.
That's 3 in a row for the Power. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The bounce is dead straight. Good tap from Dixon. Sandlin's made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Nicely intercepted by Pearce. Nice interception. Rockcliffe going for number 1. What a goal from a mammoth kick. The lead has been increased by Rockcliffe. The Power could score the last 4 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Good bounce. Sandlin outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Bounces favourably for Dixon. Dixon feeds it wide. Clean tap by Hill. Ebert there to mop it up. He lays off the pass. Broadbent with the kick. Great will be upset with that. He soccers it. A short handball. Wingard heads in for the goals. Spilled by Watts. Interception. Powell Pepper unloads one towards goal. That's 5 in a row for Powell. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Umpire bounces the ball.
Ryder is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Rockcliffe receives the hand pass. McCarthy is bumped off the ball. Johnson, with a bump, gives it to the running man. Fife by hand. It gets tapped. The ball gets smothered. Boak picks it up. He gets a fist to it. He gets boot to the ball. The loose ball is collected. It takes a big bump. Need. Going for home. It's hit the post. Tough break.
The Power in front. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 30 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Nice goal from Mead. This kick has extended their lead. That's 6 in a row for Port Adelaide. That could be the final nail in the coffin. There's the bounce. Ryder gets the tap. Bounces favourably for Johnson. Soccer kick. Good tap from Neil. The Dock is woeful. More gaps in their team than a 7-year-old smile. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between Port Adelaide and the Dockers?
Very one-sided affair.
The Power have beaten Fremantle 70-12. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.